If you ain't Sinetta, no time for that interview, dog. I put my shit out for niggas, I don't send it to blogs. Plan kill off the Buddha, not being discreet. One puff, this big pops and projectiles. Between the sheets. Sun run, cold game, bring your cleats. The best flow blow, Eskimo, penguin feet. Don't need no blunt to burn. You run the turf with 10 niggas on the block. That's a punt return. Ayo, Dolomite prototype soldier with the solar light. Saber and he hold it like he hold a mic. Golden ice pendants. Sipping on that overpriced poltergeist spirits. Ripping at the open mic. Spoke the nice lyrics like Mama moved mean overnight. Golden motorbike holding on some Tron shit. That nice neon kit is on it. The king's libation with exotic liqueur. The queen's vibration like a Sada Shakur. A lot of decor, imported foreign threads, they ain't got at the store. Nubian Kush, and black top pottery jaws, 39% THC, the quality pure. Old rappers try to spit ain't hot as before. It's like I'm 5 flights above, busting shots at the floor. Cats switch up their style when they ain't got it no more. Cause they gotta keep their product in stores to feed their kids. See what that weed did? The yes man agreeing on everything we said. I smell the mic like it's the love of my life. Don't get sliced and beat with the butt of the knife. Brother polite to say I'm animalistic, cause I still be in the hood with my hand on my pistol. The Hebrews think I'm cannibalistic, E5 divination, channel the mystic, audio visionary. Let's play poetical Pictionary. Picture me burning down your missionary. Yeah, then I send you religion. That red dot on your head, that's Hindu tradition. Invisible, independent, intrinsic shit. I'll bring it all to an end with indivisible games. Charles Xavier, getting your brain. Mental anguish, a manifesting physical pain. Wizard remains to dance in the chemical rain. Breathe slow, then I'm up out of this physical plane. Got military machinery that exercise, weaponized greenery. Shine at a jeopardize the scenery, son. Bruh, the beam 10 times your distance, inclines convention, stop rising with no trend line resistance. The parabolic breakout, I'm F-16 with the aeronautics fake out. The God killer, the God killer, the God killer, the God killer, it's the God killer, the God killer. That's who it is. The God killer, the God killer, it's the God killer, the God killer, the God killer, the God killer, it's the God killer, the God killer. God killer, God killer, God killer.
Yo, what up, what up? Let me see, get this right. Make history supposedly. That's my spot. Mic check 1 2. What's up with the people? How y'all doing out there? Just tapping in, about to get this right with my man Jmil. Jmil is one of them archers who stay trying to take me to Kemet. I mean, twice a year I'll be like, I'm cool, I got work to do, I'm cool. But Jmil be out there like 3 times a year. I'm putting it on thick. But one of the things I really appreciate about what my brother brings is he take the time to take scholastic photos. Okay, y'all can hear me? Cool. My man Jmil take the time to take the scholastic photos. Somebody asked who that was rapping, man. That's me rapping, man. Y'all didn't know that? Man, people be asking who that is rapping still. Y'all know why I get it in like this? Because I ain't trying hard to, like, I'm a retired rapper, bro. I wanted to be a rapper. I got my record deal at 17. So I really knew everything we be trying hard to get ain't as hard to get as we be trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to bring my man Jmil in the stream. We're going to start to get this build up. Jmil, what's up with you?
Yo, what's up? What's up? You hear me?
Yep, I can hear you nice and clear. Peace, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. Every time I roll one every time I start the show. So then I'll be having to hide off the camera. You feel me? I'll be having to be like, yeah, whenever I want to go in. But everybody know what it is. What's up with you this morning?
Chilling, man. Having a good day.
Yeah.
Get this going.
Yeah, I was just building. I mean, in case people don't know, every time I got a show or something, after the show, I'm hitting Jmil just to see what was up. You feel me? Like, was they pseudo or whatever? and we be building on it. So we was trying to get into that Rosicrucian Museum this morning, but I had to do an oil change on my daughter's car. That's another question I need to ask to the conscious community. Am I like the only still dirty hands do the oil change dude left in the conscious community? Like, do we espouse those type of fundamentals too, or is it just like, nah, just gonna be all bookwork? Because me, I mean, I really sometimes I might be so in it, I might before I see my wife, I might have to look at my hands and make sure I ain't too gritty or grimy. But yeah, I will change the tire, do the oil change, and all that still. How about you?
I do those things in an emergency.
Yeah,
Besides
yeah.
that, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for that.
But if that ain't no emergency, now I'm just looking at my family about to kill hella people. I ain't even going into your life like that. But you Ethiopian?
I'm Eritrean. Yeah, my dad's
Eritrean. So you mad at me? How did that work?
For what?
I used to think Eritrean wasn't it some beef or something?
Nobody who's our age should really have a problem with that. Because when we was born, Eritrea wasn't a country on the map like that. So when you was in school, if you did get graded for what's the countries of Africa, it wasn't one of them back in the day. So a young person now, I would be a little bit more like, you should know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that just beat the brakes off cats. I be trying to get them to understand, like, look, the Greeks said Ethiopians was black. I'm going to show you my partner. I'm just saying, they be always thinking they was talking about, and then they say the Eastern Ethiopians had straight hair. You got the hair they was talking about.
Well, I'm mixed. My mother's white, so I'm not
to
be the example of that. But at some point, Aksum took over Meroe. So at some point, Ethiopia was in the Sudan, but controlled by what we call Ethiopia. So even though that title might have started as in Sudan or Southeast Egypt, but at some point, Rome was looking at Ethiopia and it was controlled by Aksum. So there's an overlap there that might be small or not the whole time, but it does exist. People from Europe said Ethiopia, and they might have been talking to Aksum just as much as they might have been talking to Meroe. So I don't trip on that.
Hold on, I'm walling that side real quick.
Yep. So I'm gonna say, what's up? Peace to everybody. So what we got today, video I just made about.
I'm sharing the screen right now, bro. You can share it right now.
I'm about to bring it up. Video I made. Ramses the Great, his mortuary temple is called the Ramesseum.
I was trying to build it up some, though. Let the people get in the building. I just had got that call and wanted to break down. But look, we need everybody to hold on. I know y'all seeing more than that. Hold on. Okay, cool. We need everybody to hit the like and spam the comments real quick, too. Get the video popping, man. One thing I got to say about the quality of the work that Jmil do, and I'm going to keep it on the buck the way we study. I mean, I ain't saying why you do it, but in my head, you do it to help with all the shit we talking about and in the studies. Because I see, we can show plenty people take trips to Kemet, but no one's going to be able to show that they went through the the time to actually catalog and detail things in the way you do. And so that is a jewel for the whole community. And as we begin to see, I'm going to share the screen here. People will begin to see, I'm trying to share it in the format so that the whole screen go. People will begin to see exactly how good your work is. And so we need more brothers like this, like you, willing to do this, not just to go to show yourself in the picture, but to go and to catalog the state of the monuments in 2023. You know what I'm saying?
Well, way back in the days, I was trying to devise a system to make a list, and that's when you started to break down the TLA to me and what is an attestation. So, yeah, we trying to track them down, keep a log of them, and so there's going to be a bunch of glyphs people never seen before. There's going to be an overload of glyphs. There's going to be a slow scroll, and there's still going to be more than you're really used to.
Huh. Well, you got the flow. I'm at the 5. Let's go. I want to see.
So this is the West Bank. looking towards the west is the main complex as it stands, or what's remaining.
So sometimes I just be wanting to pause. So I don't know how to get you to pause sometimes. But yeah, like right here, let's go back to that one, that last one. Because that's one of them ones of the Ramsey. So where you at right here? Taking this photo.
Well, that's the same.
Oh, that's it on the ground. So the reason why I'm pointing that out, because when we talk about the some of the images of Ramesseum that they don't show us, this is one of the ones where he, if you look at the imagery on his face, he phenotypically look different than they try to describe Ramses looking. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that one. And that's funny. I found it in a Flinders Petrie book, but you got it right there. If you stop, well, it's close to that one. It's another one. It's not exactly this one. But the one that I was thinking about, it falls a lot out of the traditional portrayal of how Ramses look. But I want to full screen this thing, so I damn near want to be able to see. Oh, I can full screen it right here. Okay, cool. We rocking. You can still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm full screening. We good. You got the flow.
All right. Try to get that bar to stay away. So right on the other side of the pylon is the vegetation, or where it is today. So right on the other side of this is all that green. Here's the several battle scenes, including Kadesh.
So, all right, I need another pause real quick because you threw in that including Kadesh, if you don't mind. So I see the sun casting a shadow from the right of you. Which direction are you facing on the cardinal points?
The camera is pointing towards the east.
So is this the front of this building? The front of the building is facing west?
This would be the backside of the pylon.
So give me some, put me in the space time here a little bit. Like, let me know how we're situated when you take this picture.
So
what time is it? About with the sun coming? It looked like 3-ish maybe.
It's the afternoon.
Yeah, it's afternoon because the sun casting is from the right? And you said you facing east, so you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get situated.
Yeah. So this would be the back of the pylon. You would have entered, from over here and come in through the door, or
the
center doorway.
Okay.
And it's typical for them to have the battle scenes on the pylons.
So is it one battle scene per side of the wall? Like if I walk around the corner, they talking about another battle?
You see what I mean? I don't think it's even, it's probably split upper or lower or something like that. I don't think it's just Kadesh. I haven't gone through this. Detail. These photos,
you can continue.
A lot of these photos is like the before. I'm about to go and try to do this better with way more detail.
Yeah.
And as you'll see, all these black lines in between, this is multiple photos put together.
So you had to do some
work. If I did it better, I wouldn't need the black line. It would just seamlessly, connect or whatever.
But that don't matter. I just seen real work like that. It's facsimiles like that. I need to open up the chat though. So I gotta figure my game out over here. While you doing your thing. Open another window.
Yeah, so this is definitely more than just the Kadesh. It's gonna have some other campaign. I don't know if it was Libya or Kemet.
That's crazy. And please believe my man got hours and hours of this. I'll be so like, bruh, this a whole hour. It's going hella slow. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking. Somehow we're going to have to get these up for people to use because believe it or not, right now we're just looking at it. But as people will see, a lot of these are definitely, to me at least, study quality to where we got some stuff that probably ain't even put in the TLA yet. That we could go to the wall and be the first to. I don't know if that's true or not, but I definitely know the quality of some of those portraits are study quality. You know what I'm saying? How about in this presentation? Yeah, there we go. See, we start to get some of the heightened detail. So talk to me about this. What's this?
So this is actually a mix of 2 different trips. So you'll see the shadow will be different, even though I think they were both in the afternoon. So I would like to get back there in the daytime so I can catch that scene with some better light. This is the back of a statue.
Who statue? Let's see. Stop. Let's stop it. Stop it. Let's see who. Oh, Satepin Ra. Oh, so that's one of them Ra. I mean, I see Satepin Ra in the name already. So, yeah. Ramesseum. Yeah, this is Ramses.
And this is his mortuary temple, so it's gonna be him.
Damn. This stuff just on the floor?
Yeah, that's
Go back to, I need to see that. That was fast. I'm gonna be asking you to pause too much. Who was that on the ground, toppled over?
It's all him, man.
This whole is the Ramesseum. This everything we seeing is the Ramesseum. Okay, yeah. Got it. It was never repurposed. Oh, I gotta take this call. Hold this down for me for a minute.
So I don't think it was ever repurposed. It was definitely lived in and used as a palace of sorts. So people kept coming to it as part of the what was it called? The Valley Festival, when they would take the bark across. This was definitely one of the stops on it for many, many years after he passed. Still trying to figure out how to get the scenes in between these little pylons behind the columns. Here we got him on a chariot with the bow. Circular column. Still a little bit of color here and there. You find the places exposed to the sun, the paint been lost a long time ago, but wherever it's naturally covered or underneath the roof, that's where you find a lot of the color.
Word up. Damn. Let me check the chat. See if we got any questions. Feel free to hit y'all questions. We're gonna put up I'm gonna just put up a what you call it at the end. But let me check the likes, man. We need some cooperation. I can't even see the likes, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but I can't even see the likes. But I'm assuming they ain't where they need to be. So hit the likes. Am I tripping? Am I a pessimist? The likes ain't right. I can't even see him. Hey, let's do this real quick. Slow down, go back, because he got one of my sickles. I want to see all of the stuff that's in his hand for the people. He got now. He do got life, a symbol of life, a symbol of power, but then he got the sickle. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the sickle or the compression he holding?
Well, what I'm noticing as you identify is it has a little flower bud at the base of it.
I know, I'm tripping off all that. Like he got a flower knife. That he was. So you think it got to do with agriculture and not war?
No, I just think it's made pretty or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's just beautified. That's all.
I heard that.
See these stripes.
Yeah, somebody in the chat asks, is this brother Jonathan? For sure, this brother Jonathan and Jmil, with Jmil showing his photos. Shout out to y'all. What's up? All right, so this is hot, man. That because see, in how I do, you can catch somebody slipping because they can't go find the translation for that. So read, they're gonna be like, oh man, Google can't help right now. I really gotta read. You know what I'm saying?
Well, part of what I think people are going to get to learn real quick is it's going to show what's being depicted. So what he's holding, they listing what he's holding.
Yeah, a lot of the times, and this is why we understand we can't just picture up the vignette when they be sitting there, they write it next to it. You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to know, read what it say next to it. It's going to tell you. I mean, look, they even got the sickle right there. Look, people think we joking. They point out, they're going to 3 things that was in his hand up under the neb word or whatever. Then we got what's that? Emi Ra. So he like any Ra up under that. Then something broke out. You know, something got broke out. But yeah, I love this. This is what I love. You can let it keep rocking though. Tackling all these one day gonna be just. So you be spending in the sun, then you be in the sun.
I'll be running in between the shade.
I mean, though, for what people say about that stuff, how much you really do have to deal with it. Like, man, I've been taking these pictures and I need some shade. Like, really, like, do it. Yeah.
It whatever is exposed is gonna start sizzling at some point, man. So yeah.
The cat be like, man, my arm turning brown.
Well, I mean, I wear sunscreen at the beach, maybe, and so
yeah.
The only time I wear sunscreen just to be out and about.
Yeah, I heard that. Shit. Yeah, this is hard. Go back to that, bro. That was that Glyph we was tripping off the other day. You don't remember? It had look. See, they must have used that a lot. It had the DJ. See, but this one now it let me. That was it. You see, it got the two DJs. You're gonna see it in a minute. It got the two fire things.
Nah.
We was lit. There it goes. Stop it. Well, it looked like it at least. That's not supposed to be the fire things, you think?
No, I don't think so.
So then what's this other bird behind that, man? That bird right there, that's straight up out. I dare somebody in the Metal Netter to act like they hella familiar with that. Now, I know you are, though.
This the bird that's for, like, commoner or whatever. Like,
oh, the Ricketti?
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't mad at Ricketti. Yeah. Somebody could have noticed that, but they drew it kind of different, though. You feel me?
Yeah, with the detail.
Yeah, it's just looking like, damn, they getting it in. You'll lightweight mess up. Even in my Metal Netter class I was taking at Harvard, that was the section I thought I didn't have to read nothing, bro. Like, I was like, I'm not going to read anything. I'm going straight to the answers. And I was messing up. I was hella mad. As soon as I messed up on the first word, I said, oh, let me stop and check myself and read. You know what I'm saying?
So, this is like the main section that's left. Clearly, the black line is separating the different photos. Trying to make that black bar go away.
Yeah, you got the bomb, bro.
I want Kemet. There goes Kemet.
Woo! Stop on the Kemet real quick. People, let's see who can find the Kemet. All right, now that's how you really got to do it. See, and I found another one for you. Now I'm about to beat the brakes off you. Look at the Kemet. See, I just do this. Y'all gonna try to argue that's not another Kemet sitting the wrong way down there? It's the wrong way. I know I'm going off on the left. Look, in the middle in blue. Tell the truth. They just turned it wrong. They turned it up. Am I tripping? Well, then what glyph is that in the middle in glue? That looked like I6 turned up right there. Am I tripping?
Yeah,
I know that the one you was identifying, but that do look like an I6 turned on his side.
So this bottom, this underneath piece, this is called today we call that the soffit.
And what does that mean?
So this block is connecting the two columns.
Uh-huh.
And so the side of it is called what is it? Archetype, I forget something. And the under part is called the soffit. So we're gonna see a whole bunch of
those. So that's not I thought so you're looking up at the sky, but it's still angled. So I see what you're saying. But it's still angled the way that I said incorrectly, but I'm looking up directly over my head at that. I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. The soffit is like the ceiling then, huh?
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
But that ain't a Kim. Well, let's show the Kim we was talking about before it go off the screen so people can see that I wasn't all of them. Now, if you look up, up there, there's your Kemet. You feel me? But now it says the Lord of Kemet. Or it got a neb on top of it.
Nah, that's okay.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Well, so to me, I never distinguished the handle or not. Like sometimes I guess I was wrong. Look at that is hella Kemet's blood. I'm right. Look above you. Look above it.
Yeah.
Look above it. You see that other Kemet?
Yeah.
So that means the one down there turned the wrong way is a Kim too. You see what I mean? So that was correct. But why is it turned the wrong way then?
What do you mean
Oh,
the wrong way?
well,
It's a different orientation.
My orientation is off right now. Looking at it, correct?
No. They're different. Like,
oh, it's not turned the wrong way. Okay, I need to. Not only do I need to look up at the ceiling, I also need to rotate my body to the left of the screen. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I look at the ceiling when my body rotated to the left, it's written properly. But then I can't distinguish the glyph above it. I know below it is a rickety neck or that bird, that same bird, but a short version of it. Am I wrong?
Well,
that looked like
this?
No. I'm looking at the one on the softest or whatever. Yeah, down there. Now, right behind the Kim, ain't that a different version of the rickety bird, or what you got for that?
No, it's actually the same as this one up here. It's the quail chick.
Oh, it's the quail
with an arm through it.
It's just hard to see turn to
versus this one has the quail chick and then the arm.
But I cannot get no quail chick out of that at all, dog. Next to the blue thing? No, the one at the bottom next to the blue thing.
This one.
Yeah, I would have to be there. I can't even see that.
We're going to see that one a little bit closer later on.
Okay, but so it's like 3 Kemets on this screen right now that I identify. Do everybody see the 3 different Kemets on the screen? I see. Well, you said. So now this is what I'm trying to say. Here's my. Oh, that one got a K on it too, huh? Yep, that one got a K on it too. All right, yeah. See, I was saying that ball right there above the other Kim, it looked like it didn't have the little K on it. I mean, the little handle. You feel me?
The net ball and the monoliteral for K, it's a bowl with the handle. You know what I'm saying? So it is the bowl. It just that's the
But you telling me that the neb bowl and the bowl for K are different?
The K has a handle. This little
thing. Yeah. I know that. But when you, I know everything you telling me.
So like, I'm saying, as the Gardner code, they're one number off.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Gardner wise, like yeah. So they are one number off. Not even it's not even an extension of the same glyph. He's not saying that this is a variation of it. He's saying that this is a different one, but one number off.
It's V30, I think.
All right, go ahead. I gotta step out real quick. You can play some more. I'll be right back.
So we're gonna go back to the beginning of this, which would have been covered by a piece that's missing up there. So I'm thinking for all the Kemets that I'm showing, for the people that love Kemet, what you owe me? You owe me some push-ups. I don't know. Some squats? Y'all have never seen this many Kemets. And we just begun. I wonder how many are in the TLA versus in this one video.
All right. Let's see.
You could also notice how you can't see the glyphs because the columns are sticking out. The protruding part makes it so those glyphs are basically not seeable. You would have to be on scaffolding to be able to really get up there.
See, this one. Stop it again real quick on that ball right there. So that don't got a handle on it?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a crack or something?
This part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that's going to be the Lord of the Horizons.
Yeah, I mean, of shining or whatever,
yeah.
Of gleaming appearances, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
This is slow enough to read at this speed. So that was Ramesseum, Messes. Then we got RENF, RENF Menu F, Netef being that R Netef, Amin F, Amin Ra. You know what I'm saying? Who was after that? I see something with a T after that Amin Ra. All right.
So this is the other side, just without the columns in between, or a more zoomed in view.
Yeah.
The same procession, just the left to the right side. A little bit bigger, easier to see that one.
Well, let's stop it then, because that's Mech Kemet. Then what's Mech Kemet? What is Mech Kemet or Mach Kemet? Like Ma Kemet. I can look it up. I'm gonna look it up. You can let it roll. You see? Yeah, just let them roll. I'm gonna stop stopping it so we can just see it while we talking.
And so at some point, these are pretty bad photos, and what I'm looking for is legibility.
What you mean bad? What's bad about them?
They ain't gonna go on the wall. It ain't that type of.
But they study quality though.
Yeah.
You can study from this.
This one, I didn't put the black lines to separate the photos as they're horrifically stitched together.
Nah, that should look good.
I call these my Frankenstein files.
Nah, it look good. So it just depends on how well you cataloging them. Like you got to get on your Flinders Petrie, and then so that you can just pull up anything by typing it in your computer when somebody speak on something. You feel me?
I don't think it works as it's supposed to, but JSesh has a feature that it will search through all of your JSesh files. So that's my kind of.
Right, we're gonna bring some readers in. I'm gonna share the link. And if you read or you don't read, feel free to come in if you got questions or whatever. But I kind of would want some readers to come in so we could just have some fun with this and work it out. So I'm sharing the link. Feel free to click it. Questions or whatever. It is what it is. Let me make sure I share the link right. Yeah. So spending this time to do this is valuable, bro. You don't even, I mean, I know you know, but bro, come on now. Who got it like that though? Everybody else be like, trying to show that it's something else. I mean, it ain't too many, yeah. I'll be looking all over the world for a source like this where I can just see it. So maybe we'll sort each one, like if you got Dendera, then the Ramesseum, and just upload the videos for people to use how they may need to. You feel me?
Well, hopefully now there'll be a whole flood of people with their photos.
Come on, let's read, Tony.
Yeah, I know they got. I like the scroll pace. You could get some read up. You feel me?
Our chat, there's
at least when it's going to the right, it makes it a lot easier. But these little up and down sections is just like, But I admire the detail.
You got Amen in the suit that keeps popping up. Amen, who is that? Ramses?
Yeah, he had the Ramesseum. Yeah. So what exactly is the Ramesseum? I heard it called another name like the Ostraca or something. What's the other name they call it? Like the name.
Yeah.
I mean the Astrakhan is like a piece of pottery or something, but they call it something like Astra. I mean, there's a book written like that. But I don't.
Wow. Let me see my.
So what is this mock Kemet? And why is Kemet blue? I keep telling people that black land shit is fake. Kill them with the real pictures, man. Blue Kemet all day, bruh. I'm talking about this now suit thing. You know what I'm saying? This now soot thing, we're gonna beat it up with the Jmil photos. Like, man, they drawing this Kemet about the land. They ain't tripping off it being black. They drawing it blue.
Jmil Waset 2 probably. Or what is that? Rimpet right next to it.
Hold on, no, that's a good one. Yeah, but why would it be washed rim? Yeah. He's the overseer of the years, 3 years. I mean, it got 3 rim pets. That's like the Lord, not the Lord, Wasir of the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen that before.
Amen.
Amen.
Each time it's got his name. And it's got it below too.
Mariami, yeah.
This is where we need Ashra Kwesi.
So people need to see how they keep throwing that bull in there and understand how the veneration of the bull and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Ka and that. What is that? Ma'at Khmer.
Somebody said the blue make it a riparian zone. You feel me? They're gonna take the blue Kemet like I told you it was water.
There's water there. But they messed that up in the book because he said it was a different color. Tell him he got to revise the book.
I ain't on nobody here no more.
Brother Imhotep, go on and revise that book for us, brother. Nisut Heka. Nisut Biti Heka.
Hecker, is that an Erdy through the cracks? It's like a triangle through the cracks.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to make.
It looks like a triangle going through the cracks. And then, we got this aha at the bottom. And aha ear. Wait, that's not an aha. That's like an aha ear. What is he holding? Oh, he's holding the flail. That's not an Erdy. Okay, he was holding the flail. Yep.
What's that? Pet Heaven. I can't see that bar. Ek Iri Men. What we got? Neb, Aket, Lord of the Heavens, Amen, that's Ramses, Lord of the Heavens, Neb Tawi, Lord of the Two Lands. This is Lord of the Two Land name. Wasir, etc., etc. Nasut Biti Heka. This is the one we just was reading.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
No, you right. That's his. These are his different epithets.
I keep forgetting how to say the thing that looked like an Indian thing at the bottom. It's AX, right?
Yep.
Yes, AX. Yeah, okay, cool.
This is the giving life.
Those are ribs.
Those are ribs? I'll be right back. Y'all.
Okay. Nasut Biti Neb Tawi Was D giving life to this particular that king. This is his Sarah name. Nabaket Amen Bubba Ramses, and you can see it. What else we got? The other Sarah Neb Akatu or Akati. And again. Amen Ra Nasu King of the Necharu Men D Ankh giving life. Sa Neb Akati again. So his epithets a lot of times over and over. His Sarah name we seen, the Nasut Biti name we see several times. Neb Tawi, Lord of the Two Land name.
Yeah, these columns is just like some repeating section. Like, what is this of Jmil?
These are all soffits. These are all blocks that are connecting columns. So this is the underneath.
Oh, so they don't run in a row like you got them aligned. You just did it for scholastic purposes.
I don't got them in a. They're not in order to whatever the actual layout is.
Man, these are jewels.
But I also like to point out that the variation, people be making it seem like they had a stencil and made everything to some like perfectness, and you can see the variation of block to block, even when they're saying the exact same, using the exact same glyphs. It's going to be tilted to the side a little bit, or it's not standard. They all were made by hand like that,
Mm-hmm.
That's the beauty in the skill, in the nature of what they did right there.
Yes, sir.
It also kind of makes sense more when we see that it'll be damaged and not there, and we wonder how did the scholars supposedly fill it in.
But having that next one,
exact example of it, just on
like,
the
look, there go the Wasera Rimpet right there. You feel me? So they could say, okay, if two of the Rimpets is broke off on another one, they look. Y'all seen it was to the left. It's going off the screen right now. That Wasera Rimpet, the three. It was talking about the years or whatever. So obviously, if it's broke off in one section, and they know
right here again.
Yeah. So there you go. Now people will know. Okay, well, that's how they know. So I don't be. Yeah.
This is one of them, just up close, or as opposed to that. It's just one from before.
Nabu Ma'ak.
We should look that word up. So here come that Kemet again. That blue Kemet. Stop it right quick. No, stop it real quick. Because they just let's stop acting like everything is so. They just drawing with colors, bro. But they clearly changed the color when they went to the 07 and from the mound and the blue Kemet. I'm not giving it no significance. I'm just noticing that they didn't make them all three blue. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the 049 here is green.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So,
but the Kemet is blue. So I'm not saying it got no big significance. I'm just like, whatever he was doing, he picked up another color for some reason. But people keep asking, but why it ain't black though? That's the elephant. You feel me? No, that word means Kemet, yeah. So I don't want people to be confused. But look, that ain't the red land either. No, that was just a foreign land, but it was red though. I'm just tripping off that.
So this
where we look. What's this?
This is the ceiling of the bark hall, the section where they would have kept the boat.
To go them turtles.
So this is the astrological ceiling.
Correct. Abed in Duat. So this is the Perret season. You got, and it looks.
I'm saying, dude was blue black.
Yeah, you stupid.
The blue Kemet, but that was Kemet the land, not a person. That was Kemet the land. Yeah.
This is our
two? Those are turtles.
This is the 4th month.
Mm-hmm.
What are turtles in the metal nature?
Turtles are significant to a particular asterism that's in the sky.
I mean, how do you say turtle? I don't know the word.
I can't remember, and I can't remember the particular asterism that they make up either. But I know that they're the asterism in the sky. In the book that goes in depth on the turtle is on one of my USB ports. But yeah, those are that. Yeah. Now here goes another month. Part of the class I'll be teaching here shortly. I need cats to know that month. So I bet and Shemu.
Where you at? What third of the screen? Are you at the top of the screen?
Yeah, the top is given.
You divided it into thirds, and starting from the left, that being the first third. Well, it's scrolling now, so
yeah, it reads from right to left, so I'm reading it backwards.
I know. But I was talking to him about that the other day, like the scroll directions. But all the scroll directions don't go with the reading directions. People must note that. So sometimes we be having to read it backwards.
And in this video, I didn't adhere to any of that. I just made it scroll. It's about to zigzag back and forth through the whole thing.
Yeah, you just got one scroll direction no matter what, huh? Oh no, you going zigzag like you said.
Yeah. Is this Sin and Moots joint?
Nah, this is the Ramesseum.
Yeah, okay. So everything in this whole video we're gonna see gonna be in the Ramesseum. But you got hella other ones though. He got hella of them, bro. I mean,
because he's got some of the same inscriptions that Sin and Moot has on his tomb when it came to those years. That's why I went on. Oh yeah, and you can see Ahmed Ramses and all the shins. DF Basetu Neb in Nesuk Beti Neb Tawi, Lord of the Two Lands, Lord. So Ankh Dijed, Was Dijed Ankh, stability, life. What is that symbol right there? That big one in the middle. And what are those? Okay, that's Sobek. It's a panther, and it's what is that one right? Is that the bull I'm looking at?
Is it the what?
The bull in the sky with the star.
It's gone
Yeah,
now,
that's Sobek
probably.
right there. That's the sky.
Oh, it was going off. The horns going off the screen right now. They just went off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you seen
okay.
it too? Yeah,
Scroll
that's
back
the
a little
sky.
bit if you don't mind, Jmil. It was some horns going off the screen, right? There they go, right there.
Right there. So this is Mescat right here. The crocodile is on her back. This is and I want to say is him up at the very upper right, and this is Haru slaying that Ka animal right here. This is a picture of the stars at night. I've never seen that leopard in between, but I see this alligator right here. I know that's Sobek, and you can see Haru slaying Ka right there, and you see Sobek at the top. And if I'm not mistaken, that's either Selket or that's Anne, and I can't remember which, if it's her or, but it looks like Serket, which is the, she's the she's one of the Scorpion sisters. DF Hetep, can't make the rest. Neb, Lord, in the Suit Biti, Lord of the Two Lands. And then it tells you who obviously we're talking about. Ramses giving life. This year and why they have this in here is probably back. It's probably back. We'll get to it later, but that's interesting right there. I didn't know that was in here.
Yeah, that's raw. Man, I'll stay looking at. I'll be this is so many years of content. Like I'll be looking at this for hella long.
Man, I was like a little kid in that museum. Both the museums. My partner Muhammad was like, "Come on, we have to go, brother." I said, "Nah, hold up. I done spent my money."
You feel me?
So even though it's a slow scroll, it's still more glyphs per minute than Pats is used to.
I know. If somebody say read, and you have to get it before it's scrolled off the screen, if that was the test, oh, that's a hard test. All right, I don't have to. I mean, I can pull it off though if I have my glasses, or if I make the screen, put it on my bigger monitor. So what was the most shocking anomalies you noticed in the Ramesseum about glyphs and stuff?
About glyphs?
Or about anything?
Well, the statue, that huge bust, is the standout.
What about it?
Its size. Or even that it's
just
tipped over too. Like that's almost seems like that's hard.
I know it's hard to tip. How they do that, huh?
I assume they damn near were trying to move it actually. Or like repurpose, relocate or something, and then gave up. But I'm making that up. I don't know. That's just your assumption. You said so. Yeah, that means I ain't got no evidence.
There's the baboon on top of the Djed pillar.
What is this thing called in scholarship? Is this thing right here called something?
If you Googled astrological ceiling in Ramesseum, this is what it's talking about. Or it's in the bark shrine, which is towards the back. It's like the second to last of the.
All right, I want to skip around some places though, because you got some. Well, we might could do them in different videos, but let me just ask you.
This ceiling is about to be over. And then
no. I ain't tripping. I was this whole video about to be over. I seen how long you had. Yeah. Like hover over the timeline bar real quick. Yeah, so we can watch the rest of that. But I was thinking about one. Do you got you got Dendera, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a key one because that got all you got the pictures of Heru being birthed with the
Yeah,
falcon.
he's sitting on the
A little
pole.
bit, not all of them.
You'll have it if you pull up any Dendera circular, because Heru will be on the pole, the Riket Minket or whatever, and the foreleg is going to be above him, but below is going to be Kenti. What's his name?
So now we don't know what that say because half the duck broke off, huh?
Right.
People like, what does it say
Sarah.
Sarah still? Golly.
Amen. Ramses still Ramses. Thank
Yeah,
you
that
for
was
watching.
good. Yeah, that was good. You could just upload that by itself. I bet you're gonna find out that stuff like that gonna wind up getting more views than when we talking about it. Because people from all over the world with that interest will want to see that.
Look at Ampu resting.
What else you got to show real quick? But I do want to see Dendera. But them pictures go too, though.
Hey, did you get the top of Dendera where it tells a SAR story?
Let me pull up what I got from them there.
Is it?
We about to get the goodies, Smash. We about to get the goodies.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm be like, here's my this a match. I can't wait to the big screen. You gotta be it because I can't claim the photo right if you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? In order to claim it all the way, when you slap it on the screen, you gotta be there. So I could be like, yeah, and Jmil went and got the photo.
So there's three different places I think we were just talking about though. There's the ceiling that is circular, that's in the Louvre, that was taken from Dendera. Then there's the ceiling of the Hyperstyle Hall, which is still there and has the zodiac and stuff. But then the chamber with the Osiris chamber right inside from where the circular one. Those are all three different locations. And
Show
which ones
the
you
top
got?
ceiling where the circular, where it shows the. I think it's got a hypsamata and I think they got a conjunction on there too, but I can't remember the conjunction. I want to say it's part of the Pisces symbol, but yeah.
So the fourth location at Dendera that might be of interest is this other chamber. Let me pull it up here. Now come up. Y'all seeing this?
Yeah, this is okay, this is the Asar story.
So this is in one of the chambers in the back of the Dendera temple. And I don't have the bottom section. This is essentially the four walls. It's a rectangular shape.
So I'm just asking you. So you was in there and you was chilling, and I'm saying not like that, but why you don't got the bottom section? I'm just wondering how that transpired.
Why I don't have what?
You said I don't got the bottom section. You didn't run out of film or nothing. I'm just trying to figure out what made you not get the bottom section.
Okay, so as I zoom in right here, you're gonna be able to see a little bit of the side. I think it might have been just damaged.
Okay.
You know, I didn't always expect to take a picture of the entire thing. So sometimes that happens. You know what I mean? But if it was damaged or boo-boo or people were standing there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, if there's a group of people right there, I'm not going to just stand there and wait till they're done with their tour guide lecture. I'm going to move on, you know? So.
So it wasn't nothing like, it was just something prevented you like that. I hear you. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah. I mean, as I think about going to do it in the future, I would probably spend more time in fewer locations to be able to get the whole thing, as opposed to I got a bunch of rooms, but it's only half of them. You know.
So what story this is part of the Osiris story? I could clearly see that, but I don't know what we could eventually read it one and see what portion of the story this is.
Go to the top left, where the two sisters are praying. Set is here on the left. Nebuchadnezzar is on the right. He's in the middle.
But like I said, some of these is bad photos. This ain't legible. I can't read that.
It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I could guess a few
well,
of them,
I mean,
I would hurt my eyes too much.
You can kind of read that though a little.
Yeah.
I mean, if we go column by column and glyph by glyph, we'd work through it, but it'll be more tedious. Like if we just focused on one glyph enough, we got enough knowledge to say what they are.
So,
but yeah, I feel you. It's
these
not
are useful as just a reference, at least for the scenes. You know?
Now you see Heru. I'm not sure who's behind him. If that's my aunt or I'm not sure who's behind him.
But who he's standing on? Who Heru standing on?
Right.
He's standing on the crocodile. Is he standing on? It looked like a tied up bovine or something.
That's Set when he transformed.
Oh, okay, that's a crocodile, huh?
Spearing them,
huh?
Uh-huh.
Where the Kemet tail at on the crocodile? I'm just playing. remember people was like, that's a part of a crocodile.
So I don't know, I heard
show some more Dendera that you got. We might see what we're looking for in another scene, in another capture.
I wonder what part of the whole ritual situation of rebirth that his hand is up.
That's when he's waking up.
Did they put his hand up, or is that supposed to be
he's waking up
his hand?
Well, remember, Set says the spell that she got from Ra. So after after she tricks Ra into giving up his secret name, she goes back because Jehudi gives her the words to say, and her and Nebuchadnezzar recite the words to bring Asar back to life. You see the phallus is popping, so she's saying the words. He's reviving himself. Once he revives himself, she turns into a bird, flies over the phallus, becomes impregnated with Horus. Now,
Horus something happening. Look at his feet position.
Yeah, he ready to get busy.
Yeah, he about to get up. Look, at one foot is above the other one too. Like he's still in his right foot before the left.
He like, wifey, what's good? So he ready to get busy. Now,
said you want some other Dendera?
Oh, I just wanted to see what all we captured.
Yeah, that other stuff I'd have to read because I'm not.
Did this one automatically come up? Or?
Nah, you still on the
I could I guess you gotta unshare it and then reshare it.
So then you're gonna ask me the same question. Why not do the bottom?
No, you already answered it. but why is it blue is what I want to know now. What's going on with that?
So they've done different construction on refurbishing the temples, so you'll find different actual light fixtures, like whole different.
Oh, that's a light making that blue?
And I edited it wrong too. Is all part of it.
Okay, can you zoom in so we can see?
Of course.
They want us to start reading, but these ain't as legible.
So you saying that's like a light on the ground somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't got the lights in the ceiling.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Oh,
it makes the glyphs look funny because it's a little maybe unnatural for all of the light to be coming from down from the ground.
I'm over here. I'm allergy attacking. I'll be right back. Hold me down, y'all. I'll be back.
Yeah. If you go up some, go up. That's Haru in the Arquette right there. Is damn, that's not legible enough for me to get into it. I see D Erie. Yeah. It's a little too. Yeah, y'all got to forgive me for this because this is a little too. They're chipped out, and see how he's got the camera at an angle, so it's a great photo, but it's not a good read. It's very difficult for me to see the metal nature in the shots. This is the famous light bulb. For everybody who doesn't know, who said Kemet had light, this is the supposed famous light bulb, if you didn't know, which is obviously not a light bulb.
Hey, zoom in on that scene. Who holding the light bulb? Where the socket?
It's in this box.
It's plugged into the throne. The throne is energy powered by the natural.
So that's the cord. That's the cord to the light. It's dig on the wall. It is plugged into the wall. Y'all better debunk me.
Yeah.
There go the look. There's somebody giving the power on the other scene. Look, that's PG&E right there. That's a telephone pole.
Generator, so he didn't get the back part. But yeah.
Oh, that's a generator on the ground.
All right, let me move on to the next one.
Well, let's go back and actually, I mean, I know we can't see no glyphs in that, huh? So forget it. Never mind. Go to the next one.
Yeah, I was trying to read, but it's oof. You can make out few.
That was looking hot, though. What was that you took down?
He said a plasma rifle.
So it's a little bit better preserved in this room, or shrine, or chamber, whatever they call it. So we got the dunce cap.
Hey, you be saying red is brown too,
huh? Show me the Egyptian word for brown.
It's Kim.
Man, come on,
It's
man.
Kim?
Yeah, cats don't know that Kim is.
He know that. You know that.
That's
what color did they?
Okay. Oh, so you saying but your question? I mean, your question answers. It begs the question: when they drew this, which crayon? Like, was they calling this Jasher or Kim? I could understand that. Like when they drew that, was they calling that Jasher or was they calling that Kim? That's a good question. You feel me?
So the color that they draw the sun is that same red. That you want to call it brown? I ain't mad. It's a dark ass red, but brown is some combo color. It ain't one of the primary ones. So as we trickle down to fewer and fewer words to choose, it's gonna fall under the red word.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I would say that too, as if you got to think as if you was going to your palette to draw these portraits. You see what I mean? And so maybe if you got to imagine a complete palette, even though we don't see no black anywhere in here, if you notice that though, or but you got to imagine a complete palette and figure that they categorize the colors on the palette. And so the one that would have been Kim would have been darker. But that ain't saying that. No, I hope you ain't thinking that mean nothing. I understand that part of the argument, but that don't mean that Jasher wasn't Kim. I mean, red wasn't Kim at times too. I got plenty of explanations that say that. But I hear it.
You got the circular Dendera?
Nah, that's at the Louvre. I might get that next year.
They took it out of Kemet completely, huh? It's just a hole in the wall where it was there. Or it's probably a hole. It was in the ceiling, huh?
They filled it in with something. I don't think it's actually a hole.
I mean plaster, like, yeah, you know, just they don't. That's crazy. When they take it, it's just not there no more. They don't leave no reproduction or nothing. It's just plaster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You would think they'd leave the original and make a
Yeah, and they
reproduction.
take the reproduction.
So this is the back of the temple. This showing, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
sure.
Oh, okay. Famous recently with more of the Cleopatra controversy.
Oh, so this is a Greek part. Wait. Dendera. Yeah, this is Ptolemaic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why when you showed me these glyphs, we could puzzle anybody with these glyphs. You start showing the Ptolemaics, some of stuff start popping up. You be like, what the hell is that? But Jmil gave me the best breakdown after investigation of all of those new glyphs. How when you do the knowledge, they just basically the same glyph with a different hand position or something, a different determinative. You know, we know the man seated. They start getting more creative with what the seated man was doing. So what we might have initially, maybe 5, 10 seated man variations. Now we got 100. You know, and it go like that throughout the categories. So the camera's facing what direction now? Since we at the back of the temple, it's facing west, then, right? Or
It's facing the front of the temple. I forget exactly where Dendera is at that turn, the bend.
Mhm.
So the front of the temple is still facing towards the river, but the river ain't in a north-south orientation. So I don't remember exactly the direction. This is the afternoon, though.
What about? Did you ever do any segment capturing people? And what about time spent in quote unquote Tassetti?
You said capturing people?
I know you didn't take
taking pictures of people. Not really. I don't really do that, but I do have some pictures of people.
What about?
I have not spent that much time in Aswan or Tassetti, as you said. In part because the time to go to Abu Simbel took up more of the day than I really anticipated. You leave so dumb early in the morning. It kind of messed up my night before. I had to go to bed at.
So you did? You went to Abu Simbel?
Yeah, I've been to Abu Simbel.
You got Abu Simbel?
Very few pictures. They used to trip hard on the photos back then.
You took the boat or the plane?
Say it again?
Did you take the boat or the plane?
I took a van.
For real? How long it took?
Like 4 hours or something.
How was they stopping? Like Cass was like, I gotta use the bathroom.
Nah, I don't think there was a single bathroom break.
Damn,
there was a few checkpoints. You had to slow down or whatever.
And you was to the nostrils?
Huh?
You was to the head?
Well, in a van full of people. Yeah.
People that you knew?
No.
So you was to the head.
Well, nah, I chopped it up with the Austrian dude and an Indian couple, and you know.
So you made acquaintances.
He's namaskar to Munacha. He was over there doing it like that.
You feel me?
Because you got the same or a very similar bag lunch, so you know it's all breakfast time at the same time. Once it was time to leave, we was sitting together at the little. They have like a refreshment area outside of all of the whatever they call it, the sites.
That's crazy.
Wasn't expecting. Hold on, let me pull up something.
Mm-hmm. What you pulling up?
Pulling up this room, open to the, no roof, but it's on the roof. I don't know what they call it.
So you on the roof of the Ramesseum? No, where you at?
So, you see this doorway?
Mm-hmm.
Out there is the roof, the main roof area of Dendera.
Oh, okay.
And so, as you were to make your way to the Osiris shrine, which outside of it had the circular zodiac, this is the chamber outside of the room that had the circular zodiac. And so you see why I call it my Frankenstein files, because the stitching is terrible. But lo and behold, it is legible.
Oh yeah, it is now. Now, and we in this Ptolemaic. Now watch how these glyphs start doing the crazy. But we could just go to the top of a column or something.
Top of the column.
Yeah.
Well, first let me show that this is the four walls of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
so the outside door is
the Behudet.
okay. I see it, and so that's the back right there. That's the back of the room.
So this black area, excuse me, this black area is the doorway. Which at the time I wasn't taking these pictures thinking I was going to put the whole room together, so you can kind of see a little bit. In this,
they clipped the whole Behudet that used to be there.
Oh, up top.
Yeah, so when you're walking to a spot in ancient Egypt, you're always going to see that Behudet on top of the buildings. That's a protection for you from Heru, from the myth. But they took that thing. That's
at somebody's house in Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
on the wall, chilling.
Disrespectful.
How much zoom you could get on that?
I get blurry for me.
I mean, but that could get red though.
Yeah.
That's our set right there. Which Heru is this one?
All you got now, look at this starting in the center. Like, just identify that Jed on, and we're gonna see how it starts. Yeah, you see how they use the
That's
at
crazy.
this time period they're using the red crown to say Jed Medu in. They not even saying the on word. They just using that red crown, which is used as an in at this time. Then I don't know what that one thing over to the right is.
You calling this the red crown?
No, above that.
No,
above
top.
that.
Oh yeah,
right under the snake. Yep.
Yeah.
See, that's not traditional. They switching it up. Normally, they trying to say the reed leaf in the end, that on word. You feel me?
Well, I thought before they were using it as an N, it was a placeholder for king.
But that ain't there right there. You think they saying words said about a king?
No, I'm just saying that the use of the crown was in this
Yeah,
phrasing in the past.
Yeah, well, not. I don't know about it in that phrasing.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah,
but I know about it. I know about what you're talking about. That in the old kingdom it would still be used, but not for in, not to say in. But the example I'm trying to make is when we see Medu Jed, it normally says by after that. Words said by, and that by would be an on. It would be a reed leaf and a the reed leaf and the ripple water in.
The end. Yeah.
But right now in this time period, they're not even doing those two. They just putting this red crown, which also in this time period substitutes for in. So it's making me believe that that N was pronounced like the on because it's substituted for a reed leaf and an N. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know what that is. What's that after that though?
Tepi Hor. Are you talking about below it?
Right. The one right after Metal Jetting. And you
that's
know
the throne.
Something Netra.
Oh, that's the throne. That's the throne.
Yep. The same as right here and right here.
You think that's what's said?
Aset or Set.
I could be Aset if that's a little circle for femininity after the throne. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's Aset right there in the pic. You can see.
Okay.
But
that text is accompanying. That's the text of the person to the left.
I wasn't saying it's her name. I was just saying that's what I think the glyph is. Because then it's going to go on to talk about something the god of, and then that's the F63.
See, I can't make that on my screen.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult. And is that Hetep under there? See, Netra before it, but just above it is that bit. Is that the two hills?
Okay. Yeah, that looks like damn near. It could either be. I mean, that can't be two hills. I don't think. Look like it got two small T's in the middle of it or something.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I
I'm
was
saying?
thinking. I'm in 10 or something.
But those probably go with the thing above it.
So we can pull it up. You want me to pull it up on the JSearch?
You got this in the JSearch?
Yeah, that glyph exists, and similar to this.
Oh, I thought you meant the whole text. Yeah. Oh, it's similar to that. You saying it's that?
In that it has the hill land determinative underneath it, and it does have the two T loaves. And then this center one is different than in this case, but that is a configuration. And this one is they have it in both the 3 hill and just the DW hill.
Setet, is it, or no, I can't remember.
So then, Aha, Great God.
That's your
I don't know what the thing underneath that is.
Oh, you can zoom in more? Yeah, zoom in more.
But it just gets so
okay. All I know is I see my quiver right up under that, and y'all gonna say it ain't a quiver. Now they're starting to film me on the quiver. Hold on, I see Brother Reggie in the building. Peace, Baba Reggie. What's up?
Hey, well, this is beautiful. Stay right here. Stay right here. Stay right here. Okay. So what's going on is the coronation of I think Cleopatra, and all pharaohs or Nosud biddies, they have to greet each and every Nosud or principal, Netcher. Or principle. So this is what. So basically, what they're having is the Nosud. At this time, it's the Pera in late Egyptian, and they're greeting every. So once you look at
the house is what he said for the layman per Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So I don't know. Can you? Hey, peace, Jmil. Can you blow it up a little bit just so we can see it? Okay. So if you look at and so also no, blow it up so I can't see.
Oh, you mean
all right, go to the top, right? So you definitely have the let me just see. So I guess you have the Jed Medu and Late Egyptian or recitations of the Netcher. Can't see that. You see the per on this register right here.
What are you looking at? I don't think we can see your mouse.
You want to say Netcher
Yeah, where you see the Jed Medu, go to the 1, 2, 3rd register.
Okay.
No, the next one. The one before that. I see your hand. Go to the one
To the
before.
left or right?
That's Jmil move mouse. We can see your mouse, Jmil, if you could move it to the one.
To the
Okay,
left or right?
not that one. Well, you
No,
yeah, you can yeah, you can do that one, right? So that's the Jed Medu recitations to a set, that a set is speaking, and I think that she's giving the the hinket, the milk, the hinket. Then it's Neb Nub, I think. I don't know if that's a
She the
Nub.
Lord of a tomb, and it looked like I don't want to say that's not an Erdi because that's a place, and I think that's really
Where
in.
right
So
there.
you see it say Neb. Let's start at the Neb,
Yeah.
and then right under the Neb is a tomb. I forgot the word for it, but me and Jmil just looked it up yesterday on a different text.
So this collectively is a word that they translate to mean birth house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Birth
it's like
brick.
the mound, like
Yeah.
the primordial mound. And then,
Lord of the birth house.
yeah.
So how
Right.
you say it in Medu Neter?
I don't know. I'd have to
I
put it up.
don't remember either.
I can look
It's
up this.
the two, or this is one glyph though, or you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, the other day when we looked it up, we were looking at. You don't remember? We were reading them
Yeah, we were talking
sloppy.
about the pieces of it, but I'm saying as the conversation about the Ptolemaic glyphs exploded from 700 to 700.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
This is
Yeah.
another one of its own glyph, even though it's a combination of other
So
ones.
that's a good example of what we've been discussing. Now, what he's saying is they at this time period, that's just one word, basically.
Well, along with the T and this is the 049 glyph here.
What about the Erdi in the middle or the D?
Yep.
Giving.
But like
What-
you think in composing it in JSesh, it's gonna be attached to this upper part. You wouldn't have to put the RD as a separate one. I had to put the T and the 049, you know.
So from a distance, next it looked like it's a bot cow head or something. Am I tripping?
This
Where?
That looked like a bot. It got the two circles of bot on top, but my screen again, that just might be what I'm seeing at my house. But that's a regular face, a horror face.
I would guess this is just a skinnier.
Where
one,
you're looking at? Where,
You don't
right.
see
This
his
birth
mouth.
house right here.
I think they're
You mean
looking
her?
under the D, but I don't see.
You don't see that horror. I mean, you see Horus at the bottom with both crowns on, right? We're
Yeah.
reading the text right above his head.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I see a her. You call
Yeah, I
it
think it's a heart, but I messed it up because it got them curly things on top.
Right.
So I'm about
it
it
looked
made
like
me
it's
think
part of
about
the
bot.
reading.
You know what I'm saying?
This is probably the heart glyph, even though it's halfway broken off.
What you think
I
about
guess.
that? So what do you make out of that? And it got something else in the middle. That's as close as you can zoom in. I mean, we can still probably make it just okay, yeah. That definitely is a horror. I don't know what's on top of his
Going
head.
back to Nintendo pixelation.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel you.
Alien faces for y'all in the chat. What's the alien faces?
Sometimes it even gets better. You zoom out a little bit, you can see the outline. But
So basically, the in this, if it's the same as the if it began in the Cleopatra symbol, then and it was a great glyph of Cleopatra and Ptolemy, which led to the decipherment. That was earlier when I first commented, because I could see what's in this new. Yeah. So in this procession, the king, who is, I think, Cleopatra at this moment, she puts on all of the different kind of headpieces, right?
So that must be her, right? Zoom in while he's telling us.
She keeps on, she puts on, or the Perab puts on all of the traditional headpieces, and in which each headpiece, they greet a different netta principle. And in the Metropolitan Museum of Art is a great piece of the Temple of Dendera, and you see the same kind of procession. So here, this is where the people of Egypt were making foreigners peras and coronating them, so that they are the actual king. So you have scribes who decided to go with the new leadership now that they are, of course, they are capitulated, and they're making these foreigners and traditional kings of Africa.
Makes you wonder if they changed the title just so that you know the difference between
Nope.
the two. No,
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. On the bottom register, on the bottom right, you see a seer. So a seer is being greeted. So you see a seer, and he's the Netcher, right?
Netcher. What is that underneath his? It's that
So
same glyph.
I can't see. It looks like the hereditary in the
Earpaw.
Where are you guys looking at?
Look at
where
that
seer
register where the rectangles are next to his crown. It's going to say Asari, Netcher.
Right, Netcher.
Is that the deer head?
Yeah, I can't see if it's
It's like the West. It has the
Kentiamenti.
the standard of the West with the land and the
Kentiamentet.
Yeah.
So I was right.
Chief of the West, I guess. Kentiamenti.
Well, hold on. I'm looking. Where y'all getting y'all Kenti from? I just started looking.
He said that is.
I see a cow head and a T.
Right,
Yeah.
underneath that.
And then Amenti. I see Amenti.
West.
Yeah, but where y'all call it the cow head and the T Kenti?
No.
So I just see something else Amenti. But in my head, I see Kot Amenti. I could be wrong, but what's that cow head? This is a different time period. We got to remember I don't do late Egyptian. So they could be saying a word I'm not familiar with, but that cow head written, if that is a cow head and a T, is that Kenti?
No. I'm saying that the late Egyptian glyph or chief of the West is that combined symbol that we're seeing Menta. Right.
Okay.
So that's the and then you have the place, you have the hill country, right? So he's chief of the West. So I'm thinking that that's late Egyptian for saying Kente Menta.
Mm-hmm.
So I just pulled it up in a dictionary. It's coming up as part of foremost and southern.
Foremost chief.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Reggie said. But how are they saying it? Kot or Kenti?
That's a good question. I see happy.
X and TY.
X. Oh, so they're saying Kenti.
Yeah.
So with a cow head and a T.
With the, in the dictionary, you got the double strokes for the Y, but I don't know if that had to be there for it still to be.
But what about the cow head thing or whatever?
Yeah, because he's trying to see if it says Kot or Kenti right there. And that could be Kot Kenti. And that could be Kot Amentet. I just was throwing that Kenti Amenti out because it's late period.
Yeah, and they could have another way to
funny
say
style.
Yeah, they could have another way to say
it is chief of the West because we already know his title. Right. So we're just bringing it into another period. The way that they changed the meta nature, the glyphs.
So that's the Apis bull right there. Hot right there.
It's happy, yo.
Yeah.
Where you at?
In the middle.
Down bottom, the second character or
with
third
the angles. With those, it looked like two flails or whatever.
Yeah, I can't see it. Not me.
Right in the middle. Yeah, but I'm just looking and investigating.
Yeah, I see that. I see it happen.
These are the four sons of Horus.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're right.
Kabasa is at the back. I see. You going in and out though, brother.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
today's Brother La's birthday. Shout out to
Happy
Brother La.
birthday, brother La.
Peace to brother Law.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakallah khairan. Shukran, afuwan, all that good stuff, bro.
So even the titles changed. Like when we expect to see Norsud Biddy, right? I think the Norsud Biddy sign at this time it looks like the sun. You would see it with the sun, and some people might think it looks like the bed deck, but it's Norsud Biddy.
lots of glyphs. Lots of glyphs.
No, no. Every time I look at something, I'll be seeing something different.
So you seen them hack that up, Saber? You see they hacked up the Behudet at the top like that?
No, I see them. They took that piece and it's in somebody's house or something. So I ain't gonna do it to you, but it's in somebody's Kemetic shrine, and they praying to Hathor.
Now let's just do this. Let's do a line and look at the weirdness of the Light Kingdom glyphs. Y'all can pick a line, and by the time we get to the bottom, they're gonna throw something in different. But we could just start from if we starting from the left, the second register from the left. I can't even see what that is. What's going on at the top of this?
Is that Hori?
That look like a king. What they doing first? You know what I'm saying?
To the left. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one. What's that first? The second one from the left. What's the second line from the left column? Starting at the top. What are we doing?
Tech Ka. I see the cot.
Is that a Wasi? I mean, I would be starting in that row. I will be starting from the right at the top. And I can't even identify. Can you zoom in on that? I can't even identify. Maybe I can make it bigger too. See, what's that right there? That
it's broken, but I would guess that this is the.
That's a Ka symbol. No.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, that's
the Ka symbols are right underneath for the.
See how they're doing now? Or well, even worse, go to the next row to the right. What's that starting that row? Is they trying to the right? Oh, that might be that, but what's that? That's something different. That's new. That's late period though. That's not Middle Kingdom.
Yeah, where are you at now?
You can see his mouth. Can you see his little mouth?
Second row.
Okay, so that symbol right there is like with him at.
We was talking about the first one starting the row, which was the anomaly.
Right. That seems like some I don't know, some offering vessel.
We'll trip off this. Go right to the right of that in the next column. That looked like they trying to do an aha where he's holding the shield, but what's that top glyph? Feel me?
Yeah, so that's the plant, and there's another glyph going through it. It might be a squiggly line that got broke off right here, like a curly Q or something.
Yeah, but it's a T, so it's whatever it is. It has some type of it could be just a man or a woman, right?
Yeah. So this one they came in to start. They wasn't doing what the ancestors was doing. They started doing it now. You know, they mixed in their own little thing.
No, they. This is still like no. See, the problem is that the late Egyptian period, the glyphs started changing during this whole magical text thing. That whole thing of Kemet being the savior. They started it then, and this just moves into the period. So the Greeks are not doing anything. This is just late Egyptian.
Well, this is the funny part. Go down all the way where it say sweet, and then look at that bowl, and then compare it to the handle on the bowl in the other column to the left, bro. So they just start messing stuff up. You know that bowl never was. They came out with a new bowl, but the handle goes up now. You feel me? But look, y'all see the difference between them two balls, though.
Yeah.
So one we know as a K, what they want us to do when we see the one go K. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and so they was coming in having fun.
I think it would.
Hold
What
on,
if it was like this, like a real pot
I'm
handle?
gonna stop sharing for a second and bring it right back. Hopefully with.
What up,
I got a
son?
book. If anybody is interested in that period, I got a book on it, but I'm not really that interested in that period because that's when, again, we could just go see what what they said in the real periods, and not be. I mean, to me, I'm saying when it comes down to doing the scholastics, I don't ever see us. Oh shit, excuse me, I'm not going almost knock my coffee over, but I don't ever see us referencing stuff
The
from this time period anyway. Exactly.
Right.
So which one you looking at? For
I can't share both at the same time for some reason.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Share my whole screen, so I was just trying to pull up. This is the glyph under, the second.
So it's not with him. It's sin.
Mm-hmm. And the curly Q in that.
So that was saying that's two brothers, sin.
Yeah, Sinu. Yeah.
I don't know. If brother is the only.
It would not be Sinu. It'd be if it's two, it's Sini.
Sini, yeah, you're right.
That's right, because it's got to be 3 in order to make it. Yeah. See, Saber corrected me.
You see this one here?
Yeah, see, that's what. So what about that one?
It's the one in that next column that it has the.
But the top was broke off. You think
that was broken off?
That could be the case because I see all that weird squiggly stuff, but the other ones seem to go more vertical. I mean, horizontally. And
we see the book coming forth by day, or at least I do.
Let me see how long
I've
been
Mahapri. And then the other glyph we were looking at was
well, it was the ek with the handle and the handle going the other way, and I don't know if it was a mistake or they was trying to say something else. Sometimes it looked close to me, almost like a fish, like cod.
Stay on the screen real quick, Jmil, because remember the when we was looking at the solstice or whatever you what is it called again? The part of the ceiling that you told me about.
Yeah, we were looking at
the solstice or whatever. Anyway, the solstice, I think you said, but we was looking at one of them Kemets, right? And then it had this shape. You see that shape at the top, the shaded in black? It had that. Click that. Click one of those, but click the clear one above it. Yeah, click that clear one.
That's like a bird trap.
That's right below that one. Right below that one.
Yeah, but that's going to be a variation of it.
Oh, okay. So you think the original is?
So I went here to see what they give it as a phonetic value.
I think that's a bird trap. I am 100% sure.
But that was right before one of the Kemet words. You could go back. I know you can pull that up in the Ramesseum, if that ain't too hard, and we'll see. Because it was before Kemet. So what would that mean if it's a bird trap? You see what I mean? We're about to look right back at it, but I mean, because it was in that video we was looking at about the Ramesseum.
Would it represent the owl?
Well, it was like Mech, Kemet, and then here it go. Watch this. Yeah, we just passed it. Yeah, here.
In this side one or the one?
No, it was that one where you showed me. I was looking at the wall. You passed it already. You were showing me. Yeah, I was looking at the wall. Yeah. When we found the blue of the first Kemet.
So not that one.
Not that one. Before that. It's gonna keep going back. All right, yeah, it was that part right there. When you were showing me the orientation of the wall, and we identified 3 Kemets in it. Remember?
Yeah. Where is it? So which
here go this one right here. Now, don't y'all see that glyph right there on above that blue Kemet? Or am I wrong?
This one?
The blue basket?
That the thing that is hover over it so they can see it?
Whenever I move it, it brings that bar up.
Oh no, well you could go. Well, y'all don't see that blue Kemet right there, and then a glyph above it. In the center of the screen,
like
in the lower third.
Neb Kemet.
Yeah, I
So
see
you
it.
think that's a nail? Oh, that's a nail bowl that's broken in the middle. You think?
Or
You
Ek
talking about this
Kemet?
bottom?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
if you
X.
keep
Yeah,
looking
that
at
one.
close.
That right there.
I think that's X.
That's what you think that is right there.
That's the K.
It actually does, yeah, because look at the book.
It was broken, and I only looked at half of it, huh?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to mute
Yeah.
the
Oh,
mic.
this thing?
Okay,
Is that what you're talking
okay, I see what's happening. No, I'm sorry. The one you were just hovering over in the center of the screen in the lower third. What I did was you see the crease going all the way through. For some reason, I looked at that as a natural divide of the text instead of archaeology. I mean, instead of erosion. So I thought that was on. You saying that's a complete K bowl or a complete neb bowl, right?
The K, yeah.
Yeah,
K.
yeah, that was my error.
Not-
Okay,
it's not a
That's
Met.
it. Ek.
yeah,
So
I
yeah,
was
Ek
good.
Kemet.
Your
So
commit. You
who
commit.
know what that mean? Who know what that mean though?
What? Your
Met?
your commit.
Your Egypt?
Yeah. Well, why you put Egypt? Commit. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, just the Greeks. That's why. But but
So-
your
This is Ramesseum, right? So this.
oh,
is
then you went back to the Ramesseum. I apologize.
Go,
So
go
this
to the
is
beginning of
your
the statement.
Kemet.
We'll start at the beginning because it's Ma'a Ek Kemet.
So you
Uwa.
said my ek, not met.
MK. And it means what I grew up means mira.
What's
Puerto
that?
Ricans, which I don't
M?
exactly know. It means like look, but it means like hey yo.
Yeah, that's what. Yo, look.
Homie.
See, that's what I was saying. That's what I said, and that is M-A-K or M-E mech, not not ma with a K suffix.
So Mak.
I got it in the dictionary, including the
like-
hand, but not
and it's-
including it in the transliteration as a.
I see the owl. What's next to the owl? That's what I don't.
That's
I
an
can't-
A under it, though, right?
I can't-
Embedded in it.
Embedded in it is one of those glyphs, yeah. So
All
they
right,
got
to the
ma
right.
right there, and then the K, but that's
Yeah.
one word, not mock, not ma ek, but like mech, one word or whatever, mock or whatever.
You remember when I was saying that in the museum, say, I was like, that's Ma'aki, but it had the strokes after. It looked like it's similar to that.
Well, I just know the
saying
third
ma.
register is more clearer. So that just says ma. It says ma ek, and I do think it's basically saying look, look, something like look your
I'm with you.
your Kemet, or it just begins the word.
And what's the Uwa is great.
Where's that?
That
Wait.
bird, the quail bird and the arm underneath. What is that?
I don't see
Wow.
that.
Right under the blue Kemet.
It's dark here on this one.
Yeah, I can.
It's like the quail chicken. Now the
Yeah.
other one, it's got a raw with it. So God dog. All right. let me
Yeah,
see.
but then it says it looks like on or when that. It looks like the quiver.
Yeah,
The last-
that do look like the quiver.
Where?
Oh, y'all
You
see
got
something?
me,
Y'all
yeah.
look to the right in the right column, not the left column.
All
See,
right,
since
I'm like,
they
hold
both
on.
the Kemets is in both columns, we was looking at two different columns. In the right column, you see what looks like the quiver under the T.
Right.
Okay, yep, I see that.
The back of the the bicep. This thing.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's part of the
That's
hand.
the arm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
look
the
at
arm.
it. Look at that whole arm. Yeah, look, Reggie. See, we wasn't looking. It was faded away. Part of the arm faded
That's
away.
part B.
So that means that arm wasn't part of that bird. That bird is weird.
Nah, that's a glyph in itself. So even before you get to Ptolemaic, we should not assume that the 700 glyphs that were included in Gardner are like time orientated or anything like that. So these glyphs would be listed as a variation or something outside of that 700. And clearly this is way before Ptolemaic anything, you know?
Yeah.
So what is you saying? I mean, the way that chick looked to me, I don't really identify it. The one on the right too much further than Ptolemaic times. You see what I'm saying? But
This
maybe
is the
I'm cut.
Ramesses.
Oh yeah, okay. Because I
This is
see, yeah.
Ramses. We went back.
Because see, a lot of the part that's faded out, bro. All I was seeing was a little neck going to a head. But now that I look to the left column, I can see the part of it that's faded out. You see what I
Look, and
mean?
I'm wrong. It is included in. This is G45, so it was even normal enough to be included in that initial.
All right, no, looking at the one to the left let me know that the one to the right is supposed to look that same way. Therefore, that bird doesn't look like an anomaly to me anymore. But if y'all can see what I was seeing, all I was seeing is what you see in yellow to the right on the bird. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was just seeing a little neck going up to a head, like, what? But y'all calling that the chick? But now that I can see the outline of the body where it should be, I understand. And that's a lot of the stuff you gotta keep in mind and assume when you're looking at straight primary photos with nobody give you the instructions. Hey, but I ain't gonna keep it on for too much longer though. I might come back and do something else. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to wind this one down though.
I see you trying.
Absolutely a pleasure, gentlemen.
Word up.
I think
Same as
maybe I need
always.
to meet somebody. Yeah, I just had to mute. No, we ain't running out. I ain't in a rush, but I just was getting ready to get into the closing parts. You feel? Yeah. And so that's something I have to note that when you're looking at it, when they ain't just like that third rim pad is missing up there, it's now on you to assume that it was a third one there. Ain't no scholar gonna tell you because you're looking at the primary. You feel me?
And when we were talking about the colors of the glyphs, this is a royal situation where they had a lot more funding to make it be as colorful and, not necessarily like they had the leeway to go from it, but they had the purse to go away from it, whatever normal little standards, you know what I mean?
Right.
Ramesseum was like a town within itself. They like had a whole industry there. It was almost like its own little temple, or compared to other whole temples or whatnot. So you see here, I don't know if you can make out that these are the arms crossed.
Why it look like some snow, man? I'm tripping.
Because I'm taking a picture of the soffit, which is completely in the shade, but this is a piece of the statue that's attached to the column. The Osirian statue, so the Wakanda arms.
Yeah,
right?
and those is the arms.
Yeah, that's the underneath of the arm.
Yeah.
And it's in the sun, but the picture the subject I'm taking the picture of is way darker, so that's why it's blown out and looking like snow or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Many glyphs.
No, this was wonderful, man. Yeah, exactly. And I want to do this. I'm gonna just keep it shorter and keep the format right, so we can help get the views up on Sonetta TV. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Shout out to everybody. Go on and put a comment in the chat if you ain't did one. I see Barn Dog Titans TV, man himself. Don't ask, won't tell, huh? What's up with all y'all? Peace. Thanks for tapping in. And Reggie, what's up? When you going live? If you ain't going live, I'm about to hop right back on it. We about to get it popping, get some beef popping. Oh, Reggie on mute though.
What up, man? One love.
Reggie, you on mute? Oh yeah, no, keep that. Don't go nowhere because you got the screen popping still. You feel me? These images still looking good. I need them to stay up there. Matter of fact, I need to get some of these files from you if you don't mind. We'll talk about it. Or you should start your page, bro, so people can know where to go to look at this. You really need to start your page.
One day.
Man, I got a page for you. You feel me? I'll give you a page. On some Black History pages. But it's easy enough to
Yeah,
just look at it.
we got the hyperstall Dendera hyperstall hog video to do too, so that's a whole nother ready to go.
You got it right. I mean, we could do that again, but slap it on real quick if you want to.
We do a little
I ain't finished. I ain't all the way done. We just about to wind down. You should.
Yeah.
We could do a whole show on it. I just want to see. I remember that was real detailed, huh? Hey, Set him Hotel, what's up? I ain't heard from you. He must have went. I was streaming earlier. I told you I was changing the oil, man. I was juiced. Cause I was like, man, sometimes the oil change is only like $80. But I'd be like, man, I'll go buy that oil, lay on the ground for a minute, and it'd be over. Oh, a SAR fell off. Oh, okay. Let me see. So what's this right here? Hypo style hall, you said?
Yeah, this is the ceiling of the hyperstyle hall of Dendera. The one that has the columns with Hathor's face on them. And so what you see here as those black squares, that's where the columns would be.
Hey, you was backstage that whole time, Set Imhotep?
Yep.
I was wondering why you wasn't saying nothing. I'm just getting new to this. Yeah, I'm gonna get the hang
Good,
of it.
King.
Hey, what's up with it?
Now I'm just sitting, listening, learning like everybody else. I ain't no big reader, you know.
How much zoom in you got on that, Jmil?
Let's see.
Yeah, get into that thing. You feel me? Oh, that's good zoom in. That's good enough zoom in. You feel me? And again, a hypostar hall of Dendera. So y'all see now, I'm just pointing out the anomalific glyphs. Look at that one turned backwards, all in the middle for nothing. And then it got that Behudet Horus wing coming from the sky going to the ground. They start getting hella creative. You know, we still got Hor, but now that bull that we got Hor got an almond head on the top. They still want to give an offering to the knee suit, but right after that, they switched it up. You feel me? We got what? That is a voice or something about a core. What do y'all call that? That's not Karu. So this is what I'm reading. I'm reading. Why they put my Akaru there, bruh? I don't know. This is crazy. It just say Erdi. It look like it say Erdi knee suit, or this is Hotep D knee suit. Now you see right after Hotep D knee suit, I see like a Karu on top. Do y'all see that as being an or something else? I don't want to get too caught up
above the lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would guess that.
What, Karu?
The
Oh, you think that's a Interesting. Well, why would they do a with a T?
Because I think that isn't the lizard like SAT or something like that?
Asa, ASAT.
Yeah, something like that.
So what do you mean? Many, it's like multitudes, like hella lizards. But so they use it to say multitudes. So great multitudes of, then the word great after it again. So basically they gave them offerings. That gotta be something else up there.
This is another example. You see the bird?
Which bird? Yeah.
So they have a glyph. It's like G220 or whatever, where it just got the R attached. This is the WR bird. And it is literally attached, not separately, like his feet are embedded in it. You know what I mean? And so part of that 7,000 is just the same thing. Just
it's still the same R, but they wrote it with the feet attached, so they call it a new glyph.
Just got the phonetic complement with it. So
interesting. That's a good way to show people that they tripping. All right, man. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here, but I'm gonna thank y'all for what you see.
I'm seeing art in the Vigus as linen cloth on page 1572.
So you think they was giving them offerings of great linen cloth? That could be cool.
in it.
It was an offering of something, so it got to be something that's an item. I said Karu, which was a voice. That wouldn't be right. Is something great. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, let me see. I'm gonna get ready. I forgot you could get it popping like this. Get ready to get up out of here. Thank y'all for tapping in. I appreciate you for sharing everything, and we're gonna bring that back multiple times. Oh, hold on. I forgot my mic had some goofy stuff going on the other day. That when I started playing the music, I couldn't even hear myself when I listened back to the show. So I gotta get that fixed. But yeah, we about to come back, get some beef on once I take this little small break. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank you for the share, Jmil. Appreciate you every time. Brother Reggie, thanks for tapping in. Reggie, when you going live, bro? Reggie, you on mute. You ain't even with us no more, huh? All right, it's all good. Peace, y'all. Peace. I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. All right? That's what's up. Let me see.
Sun run, cold game, bring your cleats, the best flow blow, Eskimo, penguin feet. Don't need no blunt to burn, you run the turf with 10 niggas on the block, that's a punt return. Ayo, Dolomite prototype soldier with the solar light, saber and we hold it like he hold a mic. Golden ice benders, sipping on that overpriced poltergeist spirits, ripping at the open mic, spoke the nice lyrics like mama move mean overnight, golden motorbike holding on some Tron shit, that nice neon kit is on it. The king's libation with exotic liqueur. The queen's vibration like a Sada Shakur. A lot of decor, imported foreign threads, they ain't got at the store. Nubian Kush, and black top pottery jaws. 39% THC, the quality pure. Old rappers try to spit, ain't hot as before. It's like I'm 5 flights above, busting shots at the floor. Cats switch up their style when they ain't got it no more. Cause they gotta keep their product in stores to feed their kids. See what that weed did? The yes man agreeing on everything we said. I smother the mic like it's the love of my life. Don't get sliced and beat with the butt of the knife. Brother polite, I say I'm animalistic, cause I still be in the hood with my hand on my pistol. The Hebrews think I'm cannibalistic, E5 divination, channel the mystic, audio visionary. Let's play poetical Pictionary, picture me burning down your missionary. Yeah, then I send you religion. That red dot on your head, that's Hindu tradition. Invisible, independent, intrinsic shit. I'll bring it all to an end with indivisible games. Charles Xavier, getting your brain. Mental anguish, a manifesting physical pain. Wizard remains to dance in the chemical rain. Breathe slow, then I'm up out of this physical plane. Got military machinery that exercise, weaponized greenery. Shine at a jeopardize the scenery, son. Bruh, the beam 10 times your distance, inclines conventions, stop rising with no trend line resistance. The parabolic breakout, I'm F-16 with the aeronautics fake out. The God killer, the God killer, the God killer, the God killer, it's the God killer, the God killer, that's who it is. The God killer, the God killer, it's the God killer, the God killer.